3, 2, 1.
Wow.
We're here.
We're actually here, Pete.
We're here,
We're actually here. No one saw this coming, to be
Bro,
honest.
I'm buzzing, man.
No one saw this coming.
Come out of nowhere, man.
Yeah. So
Come out of nowhere,
Yo,
bro.
guys, this is a new experience for both me and Pete.
Yeah.
Like,
This is new territory.
this is new territory.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, obviously, I've worked on, projects related to film,
Yeah.
right? And I always hated anything audio related, and here I am in front of a microphone.
This might be the first time I've been in front of a mic.
Yo, really?
I'm joking.
You always spit in those bars, like you think. You always spit in those
I'm
bars.
trying, man.
Fire in the boot.
Record deal soon come. See me on ITV soon come.
Yo, should I dive into the intro?
Let's go.
So guys, welcome to the Bevs with Ballers podcast, #1 podcast in the world. We are changing the podcast game one podcast at a time, bringing some of the most famous athletes in the sports world to your very ears. If you've ever dreamed of having a beer with your club's notorious number 9, which I have, or not in recent years, the kit man or even the people behind the scenes making the mega deals,
Yes.
this is your new home with me, Alex O'Connor.
And Peter Deborah Mensah. We're here.
So sit down, relax wherever you are, at work, in the gym, getting them gains, or at home. Grab a beverage, whatever it is, a water. Obviously, if you're under 18,
Yes.
you know,
Put the drinks down.
put the drinks down. If you're drinking under the age of 18, God,
Yeah. No, we don't condone that.
we don't condone it, even though we probably did it ourselves.
No.
We never did that. We never did that ourselves. and guys, enjoy the show.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Wow, bro.
So Pete, this has been a long time coming. I feel,
Yeah.
even though this. So when did I hit you up to do the podcast?
You hit me up about, say, a month ago?
Yeah, it's about a month ago.
4 weeks ago. And the funny thing is, I told Alex this as well. When he hit me up, it wasn't even a surprise because I kind of wanted to do something like this with him for a long time, but I just hadn't told him.
Yeah.
So when he hit me up, I was like, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Bro, the universe works in
Do you know what I'm saying?
weird ways.
Yeah, man.
You know, some things are just meant to be. It's like who's just got a bromance.
Listen.
So basically, the
How we met.
Oh my god. So I did history at like A level.
Yeah.
So I was in year 12. And yeah.
I know what you're gonna say. Here we go.
And one day I come into class, I'm like, who's this guy?
Who's the skeezer?
Who's this geezer? And I think we got sat next to each other.
Yeah.
And I didn't know there was a new guy in my year.
Who's this fella? Sit
Who's
next to
this
me.
guy? I don't know this guy's name.
5'3".
Iconic, mate.
Listen. I've grown a bit though. Don't watch
Mate,
that.
you have grown a bit. How many centimeters have you grown, do you reckon?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that here. No.
He loves it. Whenever you see Pete in person, just don't mention his height, man. It hurts him a lot.
Yeah, no. I've heard Oompa Loompa. I've heard a lot, to be fair.
See, it's 2019 and we can't be saying that stuff anymore, can
Exactly.
we? You know,
Exactly.
we have
Let
to
it go. Let it go, man.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so obviously moving on with the story.
Back to the story.
So yeah, Pete was retaking history,
I was.
you know, and that's fine, you know, guys. If you're
Listen,
retaking,
if you're out there and you're retaking, don't let anyone put you down.
never,
saying.
man, never.
Your timing, what you think might be your timing, might not actually be your timing, innit? So
It's facts, bro.
slow and steady wins the race.
Mate, it's true, man. I'm not sure if you knew this, bro, but I actually retook English, bro.
Did you?
Only English lit. Yeah, I thought I aced the exam, but then
Oh, for real? I didn't even know that.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Wow.
I got ribbed, bro. I thought I aced the exam and got a D. I retook and got a B, mate. So
Okay, exactly. Just
so
what I'm saying.
mate,
Slow and steady,
retaking,
exactly.
mate, retaking, fucking
Retaking
habits.
gang. Shout out you guys.
Oh, can we swear on this podcast? Are we gonna get in trouble?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It might get bleeped out.
Might get bleeped.
It might get bleeped out.
Yeah. I'll bleep it out anyway.
We'll see.
Okay. So people should be taken. Then me and
Yeah.
him will just sitting chilling, and we just.
And to be fair, we were the most unproductive duo in a history lesson that you'll ever find, man.
It is true. And
Like-
and you know, if you are our old history teachers, listen to this podcast, then.
Well,
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah,
First of all,
first and foremost.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
We hope you enjoy the show.
Yes.
Yeah, but secondly, sorry.
I mean, we passed, didn't it? We passed.
We passed. But guys, I mean, the premise of this podcast, as we said, was you know, like I'm sure every single football fan has wanted to sit down
Yeah.
with their favorite footballer and have a beer, man.
Yeah, man. Just have a drink and have a chat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So-
Like who would you say is your dream guest?
Ooh, it's got to be Righty, you know. It's got to be
Ian
Ian
Wright.
Wright, man. He's a top dog.
I love that guy.
He's a top dog, innit? So I feel like a chat with him would be.
He's very active on social media.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's done a few things, and I think his voice is very important. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
And like,
And he came from nothing as well, bro.
exactly.
Have you seen that thing where he meets his old teacher?
That was emotional.
Bro, what
That
was
was
his name?
emotional.
I forgot what his teacher's name was now.
That was emotional. I can't remember his
It was
name
like
as well,
Mr. Stewart or something like that.
but along those lines. Isn't it?
And bro, he just completely broke down.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you've gone through that mad career.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting down with your teacher, and
And the crazy thing, he even thought that he had passed, didn't it?
that's the
Do you
thing.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. He thought he had passed, and so when he saw him, he was just like,
Shout out to all them teachers out there, man.
shout out to all the teachers.
My
All the
mum's a
teachers.
teacher. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, bro.
Big up Mumsy.
Big up mums.
Big up Mumsy.
Bro, exactly. Babe, my dream guest,
Yeah, who's yours? I didn't even ask.
bro, DDA, man. DDA Drogba.
DDA.
So, I mean, obviously,
Oh,
I'm guessing you can probably guess,
yeah.
you know, who mine and Pete's teams are.
Yeah.
We are London rivals.
We are. He's blue, I'm red.
Yeah, it's true. I'm obviously on the right side of London. West London,
We'll get into
Fulham
this.
Road, Stamford
will
Bridge,
get into
Chelsea Football Club.
We'll get into this.
We'll get into some point, guys. We've got a lot in store for you.
A lot, man.
We honestly we've got a lot in store for you. We've got some really sick guests coming on soon.
Do you want to tell them about who's coming up?
No, bro, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna
Leave
leave
it?
it on
Alright,
a
cool.
cliffhanger, bro.
Alright, cool.
No, bro. But let's just face it. We are bringing in the best people from the football industry
Yeah.
to your ears.
Yeah, man.
And guys, feel free to DM us on Instagram. Give us a follow.
Yeah. Let us,
Pete, do you want to plug your IG, man?
So on my IG is PK_Mensa. Yeah.
And mine is Alex V O'Connor. And honestly, yeah, guys, just slide into the DMs.
Let us know who you want to hear from as well.
Mate, 100%.
Any people you lot want to hear us have a chat with, then.
And we'll
yeah,
get him on, man.
We'll
We'll get him on.
Get him on.
And we'll ask them the questions that you want. You want to know
100%.
about. I think that's the move.
Yeah.
Yo, I was saying to you earlier, bro. I want Jose on.
Yeah, man. I can't speak about this. If I speak, I'm in trouble.
If I speak, I'm in,
I'm in I'm in big trouble.
Yo, you know what, man?
Yeah, he's a legend, man.
He's an icon, isn't he?
Yeah. Like, he's
How is
tormented the Gunners
Mate,
for a while.
and do you know what, man? Is as a Chelsea fan, and you know, I'm guessing it's the same for other Chelsea fans out there. Jose's a bit of a weird one for us. He gave us so much. He's like the best ex-girlfriend you've ever had.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like, you're on great terms.
Yeah.
You got back together once.
Best thing I never had.
Mate,
by Beyonce.
Bro, I've never heard that song, man.
Have you not?
I haven't.
Listen, if you ever feel like you need to cry over a girl,
Just that song.
I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. But if you need to cry, that's the song.
That's the song. Okay, bro. I'll put it in my notes page.
100%.
And,
But for real, like, obviously, Jose going to United must have been like a bit of a bittersweet moment. Well, not even a bittersweet, just bitter.
bro, I mean, man, I always knew. I think every single Chelsea fan knew at some point Jose would have gone to United. It was going to happen at some point. And you know, and when he went, I was like, fairs.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Jose's a winner.
You can't really turn that one down.
Jose
can
is
you?
a winner.
He
He's won in every single country he's gone to. He's won.
Yeah. Facts.
So when he went to United, I was like, look, fair play. But man, it was when he came to Stamford Bridge, bro.
Man. What was the
And
score? What was the score for that game?
We battered him like 4-1 maybe.
Or is
I
it?
don't remember. But we beat them, man.
Okay.
We definitely beat them. Yo, we're gonna have some avid listeners on here gonna call us out.
Yeah. I already know the names already.
Like, no, actually, it was 3-2. Wrong.
Firing in the comments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What are these
please.
guys talking about?
Please, guys, be easy on us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing I did want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. It's probably a bit choppy here and there, left, right, and centre. Me and P getting used to this.
We are.
Me and P aren't football experts. We are you guys. We
Yeah,
are the fans.
We're just trying to be the voice for the average football listener. You know what I'm saying? The guys that don't really know too much about the stats.
It's true.
But are really still passionate about the game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
We're just two guys trying to talk to our favorite ballers and
100%, man.
and you know and have some beer whilst doing it.
Yes.
I guess so.
Yes.
And yo,
Bit boozy.
if any sponsors want to hit us up, then yo, we gotta. Oh, I guess that's a great segue into our first segment, right?
It is a great segue.
Pete, do you wanna introduce this first segment?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Booze News.
The booze is. Oh my, we need a jingle for that.
We
actually.
do need a little jingle for the Booze News. Not that one.
Not that.
Not that
That's
one.
dead.
There.
We'll cross that one
Get
out.
off the singing, Alex. Bro. Get off it.
Shit.
But yes, Booze News. So basically, what Booze News is, we just kind of delve into current affairs in the news right now, and we just ask each other true and false questions and see who's kind of up to date
Who's
with
more
the
up to
papers.
date? Exactly.
with the papers. You know what I'm saying?
With the papers, bro. Who's going first?
You go
Me or
first. You go first.
Okay. So, true
Mm-hmm.
or false? Mate, I'm gonna put this out there.
Yeah.
My poker face is terrible. Like, it's a massive issue.
Is it?
Like, people always know when I'm lying.
I love this.
Oh, people always. It's a good thing as well because people always know when I'm pissed, man. And they're like,
Yeah. Let me leave Alex alone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with him
He's
today.
got a few issues that we'll get onto that as well.
Yeah.
Later on.
Oh, mate.
Alex's issues. We'll get onto that.
Alex's issues. This was a segment that just kind of came naturally, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, Pete, I've got so much to vent about.
I was like, yeah, we'll call it Alex's issues.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
So
Go on.
So the first one, true
Mm-hmm.
or false?
Mm-hmm.
I can't show you the screen, bro.
Yeah, don't show me the screen. Make it
Fernando Torres
Ooh.
is set to join Atletico Madrid by the end of the transfer window, so he can finish his career at his boyhood club.
I'm going false.
I think I knew you'd say that because of what I texted you last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
damn
put me
it.
under pressure and I feel like I was trying to...
No. Okay, so it was false. Fernando
Yes.
Torres has retired at the age of 35 years
Yes.
old. His final game as a professional footballer ended in humiliating fashion as his Sagan Tosu side
Yeah, you
conceded.
really are British, aren't you?
I know, I'm sorry. Conceded 6 goals to Andres Iniesta's Vissel
Ooh.
Kobe.
6 goals
6 goals.
in one game.
One game, bro.
That's shocking. All right.
Okay, well, that's 1-0, Pete.
That's 1-0
Congrats,
to me.
Pete. Congrats.
Mine was a bit serious, you know. It's got nothing to do with football as well.
Oh, mad.
Yeah. Okay, so true or false? In schools across England, Scotland, and Wales, there were 850 children caught with knives.
Can you say that one more time, please?
Okay. For those who didn't hear me. In schools across England, Scotland, and Wales, there were 150 children caught with knives.
Bro, 150?
Yeah, I believe that was this year.
Across the whole United Kingdom, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Except Northern Ireland.
Except Northern Ireland, yeah.
You know what, man? It pains me to say this, but it's probably true, bro.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
It's false.
What? Serious?
Because actually there was 1,144 children caught with knives. No lie.
You're kidding.
The youngest, aged 4. Can you believe? It's crazy, isn't it?
Man, it scares me so much.
Have you seen... Sorry to cut you, but have you seen the chicken box campaign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't like that, man.
It's a shambles, to be honest, man.
I saw
Like,
that.
I feel like it's the laziest... For such a big issue like this, and you can see by the numbers alone, I think that's the laziest approach they could have possibly taken.
Bro, this government may be the most out of touch government we have.
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, Theresa May's just gone. But the police cutting police.
Yeah.
Well, there's people getting knives on the streets, bro.
Closing down youth clubs in the name of austerity. It
makes me so angry, man.
And I feel like
1,000. What's the number again?
1,144, bro.
1,144.
Yeah, youngest age 4. And
Youngest
age 4.
Dude, when I was age 4, I'd Bob the Builder, bro. Not a knife.
On a that thing, yeah. Not a knife. And that's what I'm saying. So to do something like a chicken box campaign, do you really think it's gonna, something as big as this, that's not gonna have the smallest of effect? This is something that's been brewing for years. This is deep-rooted issues.
Look, if honestly, if America were doing this, bro, we'd be like tweeting like, "Oh, Americans are so stupid."
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah. Look at us,
Bro.
Like, imagine Americans try to control their gun problem by putting on McDonald's Big Macs
Or Popeyes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean?
It's man, the government really needs to take a look at the things they're putting in place to kind of help the youth. And yeah. This one really ticks me off, innit?
Mate, now let it out, bro. It
ticks me off, man. I just feel like they're not doing enough to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mate, and you know what, man? I think, as a podcast, obviously we're a football podcast, but
yeah.
I mean, we are a sports podcast, whatever, but
yeah.
it is important that we talk about these issues.
100%.
100, because our audience, bro, they're going to be going through this day by day,
Yeah.
And
like some of you might have kids that are in some of these schools. And I haven't got a child, I'm not a parent, but raising a kid, I can imagine with everything that's going on must be very scary.
Scary time to raise a kid right now, bro.
It's scary, bruv. Like,
and the phones, man. It's the phones that scare me,
bro.
Man.
They can see absolutely everything.
You're literally exposed to the world.
To the world, man. To the world.
Bro, that childhood age, that period in your lifetime is the most precious period,
bro,
man.
It's when you soak up everything. It's when you soak up everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So look how easily, if 4-year-olds are running around with knives, bro, that's coming from influence. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not just out of their own will picking that up and going outside with it. That something's going on in it. Yeah. So
it's facts.
Look, but yeah, we're gonna have to move on in it. We'll get into that. We'll get into that more.
Mate, that's a big topic. No,
yeah, man.
Big topic. But I mean, I can't 1,000.
Yeah, it's a bit staggering, isn't it?
Jeez, and we moaning about guns in America, eh, man?
Man,
we need to look at
ourselves,
our backyard first before we start pointing the fingers elsewhere.
100%.
Okay,
hit me up with your next one.
Oh, bro, this is my gem.
This is the worldie, innit?
This is my gem in the rough.
All right,
it's all down from here, bro.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. What have you got for me?
Sunderland Football Club.
Okay.
Are on the verge of a takeover by Adele.
It's got to be true.
What? Why are you saying that's true?
Because it's so random. Adele, Sunderland. It's got to be true.
You think the musician, right?
Do you know what? Yeah,
Adele is going to buy Sunderland Football Club.
If I'm wrong, people are really going to get onto me in the comments.
No, bro, because I think the listeners are thinking, why is Adele going to buy Sunderland?
That's my logic behind it. It's so random.
You think it's so crazy?
It's got to be true. Is it 2-0 Pete?
Oh, bro, it's 2-0 Pete.
Love it. We love it.
So it's true.
Yeah, man.
But, mate, I put a twist on this.
Go on.
It's not the musician Adele.
Oh, you're a mug.
Who is it? It's the guy who owns Dell. So Sunderland could be set for a sizable cash injection following a takeover bid from the world's 25th richest man, Michael Dell.
Wow.
Dell, the founder and CEO of Dell Technologies, is part of a wealthy group of American investors ready to buy out Stuart Donald's majority stake in the club. He is a Dell.
Yeah. Not Adele.
See, I did back play
from my hometown. Not that Adele.
That's a banger, mate.
It's a big tune, isn't it?
I love that one.
Check it out, guys, if you haven't already.
Yo, mate, I suppose she just broke up with...
Yeah, that means an album's coming out, guys.
But we're going to get a good album.
I feel like we are. But I genuinely believed that Adele was buying Sunderland for a second there. You know, like it sounded convincing.
Well, bro, it might have been like I don't know, an impulsive decision after her breakup. Like,
Well,
screw this.
I'm buying Sunderland.
I'm buying
FC,
Sunderland.
innit?
Imagine the next song. Sunderland.
Adele featuring Sunderland MC. Can you imagine?
And all the players in a choir or something.
Play the piano.
God.
Mate. No, so what? 2-0 Pete.
2-0 Pete. Damn.
Alex,
Okay,
what's
I
going
didn't
on?
pick up
Right,
the
pull one
game,
back.
bro.
I got my last one here. All right, true or false? The size of a football pitch is being lost every couple minutes currently in the Amazon rainforest.
Mate, this...
Shall I read it out again?
Mate, I got it.
You got it?
Got it first time. I think it's false. I think it's even more.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's false.
In 1-0.
It's not that it's
2-1.
more, but over a quicker time, innit? Like I said a couple minutes there, but it's actually every minute. The size every minute the size of a football pitch is being burnt down right now in the Amazon rainforest. And it's funny because, again, there's things that we're not talking about enough. But I didn't hear that much about it until like I saw it on Twitter and people were tweeting it.
Yeah.
But in terms of news coverage, I didn't hear much about it at all.
Did you see my Instagram story?
Which one? Yeah.
I had a bit of a rant.
Well, I'm not surprised there. I'm not surprised there.
Yeah, you know I love a rant.
You love a rant.
Okay, so my issue was, okay, I'll tell you what. I will read out I'll read out the tweet. Okay. So I tweeted, we should raise awareness about global climate issues. Absolutely. But who we accept firemen watching a house burn, discussing how terrible it is and pointing fingers. We should take responsibility as human beings and take action.
Yeah.
An IG post to show your followers, oh, I care about climate too, rather than actually taking action, does nothing. If all the people talking if all the people talking about it took action, donate to charities fighting the forest fire, organise protests, etc., you'd be making a real difference. Yeah,
I feel like, and not to discredit anyone that's trying to shed light on it on like social media or anything like that, but
not at all.
I feel like it's easy nowadays to put your opinion out there on social media, etc., and to leave it as that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as people perceive you as someone who's like caring about it, then that's enough. Then actually,
exactly.
Action,
and it's like, what are you doing, man?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you said, there's charities that we can be donating to, and whilst I'm saying this, I'm talking about us as well. Do you know what I'm saying? This is not just, but like there are things that we can do to help and to like put some pressure on the government if they're not doing enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
this is it, bro. We need to be sharing solutions. Like share the problems, like absolutely.
Yeah.
So everyone knows about it, and then share the solution.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any of it.
Well, to be fair, again, it has come out fairly recently.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are just becoming aware of it.
But
now,
I'm seeing Jeff on Instagram who doesn't care about the climate.
Yeah.
Who's one follower away from reaching 500, and he thinks, oh, me caring about climate's gonna get me one more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's for personal gain, innit? But
I know. I think people are gonna call me harsh in this, man. But I
don't know. I feel like it is, again, it's a fresh thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like let's give it a bit of time and see if there's action being taken, and hopefully people are not just talking.
Yeah.
They're trying to see change in it.
So I had someone DM me about this.
Oh yeah.
And I'll put out what they said.
Okay.
So this guy said to me, I get your point, but I think it's important to raise awareness as well as take action though. It's this awareness that gets people talking and realizing the extent of the problem at hand.
Yeah.
Social media is a very powerful platform if used for good things, as it makes these things less of a one-time read headline and more of a global movement to solve these issues, with every man doing what they can within their means to improve the world.
Yeah.
That said, there are a lot of people out there who have the power to really improve things and post without actually doing anything themselves.
That echoes my point, kind of thing. Like for me, I like I said, I didn't really hear it from news. I heard it from Twitter.
Yeah, it's facts.
So the fact that people
that is good from that side. 100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? On that side of things, we need it in it. We need people to shed light on these things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you were saying, go on.
Do you know what I read?
Go on.
I read a lot of the pictures that have been shown. Basically, apparently there's forest fires in the Amazon every single year. The same year. And apparently, there's photos being like recycled from like years
before, innit?
It's fake news, man. Even when there's real news, there's fake news.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone wants a bit of a piece of the pie, innit?
It's true.
People love a piece of the pie, and they'll put out anything to get that. But on a serious note, like if you are listening to this, just if you can as well, let's try and support these things.
Mate, 100%.
True campaigns for
knife.
True. Pushing pressure on the government for stuff like knife crime and
don't use plastic bags.
Don't use. On that note, let's get on to the football.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get on to the football.
Let's get on to the football.
What you guys are here for, innit? But
right, I got one more.
Oh, go on.
Yeah,
Go on.
one more.
Go on.
True or false? A video surfaced on social media of Mason Mount in KFC ordering what looked like a bag of sauce.
Wait, just a bag of sauce.
Just a bag of sauce.
Mason
Mount.
Mason,
right?
if this is true, what are you doing?
Mate,
What are you doing?
you was ordering a bag of sauce?
With no chips, no chicken,
Bro,
just the sauce.
Look on Twitter, man. Oh, well, it's true or false?
I'm going false.
It is false. That was instead last weekend's goal over Leicester. Mason Mount and he scored today. Guys, I'm a very, very happy man. Chelsea 3-2 over Norwich.
Just to let you guys know, we're probably going to drop this on a Wednesday, but we did record this on the Saturday.
This is fresh.
This is fresh news.
This is fresh.
Well, when you listen to it, it's not fresh news, but
I'm so happy, mate.
Listen, you guys scraped that, man.
Mate,
you guys scraped it. I looked at my phone, I saw 2-2, and I was like, come on, Norwich. And then
we went 1-0 up within like 3 minutes.
You did, but then what? 2 minutes later, you conceded the goal. Yeah. I think it was.
Bro, I'm so concerned with our defense. Frank knows that.
Yeah, I think letting go of David Luiz was a shocker. Do you know what? I think this brings us to what we need to talk about, which is who had actually had the best.
Who had the best transfer?
The best transfer window, man. Go on. I'll start with you.
Oh, who had the best in the Prem, right?
Yeah, let's go Prem.
Man.
It's easy. You know it. You don't want to say it.
I don't want to say it.
He doesn't want to say it.
But Arsenal did, man. Arsenal Football Club had a blinder. You guys fooled everyone by saying you had like 45 million at the start of the season, transfer window to spend.
Do you know what's funny about that? We didn't actually come out and say that. There was a lot of social media pundits. You know how I feel like I don't want to say there's an agenda against Arsenal in the punditry world and on Sky Sports, but yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they came out with stories, not just them specifically, other people as well came out saying that we only had 45 million. And then I think quite further down the line into the transfer window, Vinay and Don Sanelli, that's what he goes by now, Don Sanelli.
What's his first name?
Raul Sanelli, but he's a Don before he's called off, innit?
Oh my God.
They came out and said that.
You guys have 1-0 and you're calling him Don Sanelli.
What do you mean with 1-0?
What? Oh.
Don't do this. What do you mean with 1-0?
Okay, under his stewardship, what have you won?
Under his stewardship, he was there when Wenger was there, I believe.
Oh, really?
I feel so. I think so.
But in recent years,
do you know what? Okay, cool. Even though let's put the transfer window aside for a second, innit? Arsenal are in transition.
Yeah,
we had a dictatorship. Big up Wenger, everything he's done for Arsenal, but we were under a dictatorship. He controlled what was going on the pitch, what was going on off the pitch, commercial things. He was in charge of the lot.
He ran that joint.
He ran the joint, and when he left, the board decided that we need to change our whole structure, innit?
Yeah.
So we've gone from having one man in charge of everything to having about 5 key people taking charge of a specific aspect of the club.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, we had to we kind of had to wait for those pieces to be put in place before we saw certain changes happening within the club. So, for example, when Emery first came in, if you look at what he did that transfer window, he only brought in Torreira, Guendouzi, Leno.
Yeah.
And those were the first pieces of the whole puzzle, innit?
Yeah, it's fact.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that we've come to the second season, his second big major transfer window, because obviously that's January, but the second major transfer window, he's now gone crazy, innit?
And mate, I don't blame him.
Bro.
You guys are free from the shackles.
We're free from the shackles. And
it scares me as a Chelsea fan. I'm not going to lie to you, man.
Listen, But there's a bit of pressure on us to now perform now, because now we don't have the excuse of not having certain players anymore. Like we've got a decent squad. We have to kind of now show.
Got rid of some deadwood as well.
We got rid of some. Some Staffy still needs to go.
And bro, you got rid of Iwobi. What, mate?
Don't call him deadwood,
mate. He was deadwood, bro.
I wouldn't say deadwood. I just feel like with Iwobi, there was no end product.
No, you are right. You
know
are
what
right.
I'm saying?
But I'm sorry, but in a top flight Premier League club,
would you class as deadwood?
Deadwood. Like Nani, when he played for United, there was a lot of that. But the difference, mate, now and then he's got the absolute banger.
Yeah, he did.
And then United won Premier Leagues.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that. To be fair,
you know.
Do you know what? No, but I do wish. I feel like he has the potential to really kick off at Everton.
Mate, 100%. I even though Everton lost last night against Aston Villa, 2-0.
Big win.
Iwobi had a great game.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He played excellent. And he got very lucky at the post.
It's only the start. I feel like now he's gonna have he's not gonna have the pressure of playing at Arsenal. Everton's still quite a big club. Yeah. But he's gonna have freedom to express himself properly. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to you, Iwobi. Thanks for the services. Well, like I said, everything down for you, and it's Everton.
Yo, if he comes on this podcast, he's gonna be like, "Why should we Deadwood?"
Well, that was you, not me. That's you.
Nah, man, it's just. I just think if you're at a top flight club, you have to. That is on paper. We look at what's on paper.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You've got to be scoring the goals, and I'll go as far as say Morata was Deadwood. Mate, I can go as far as say a lot of Chelsea players are Deadwood. I can go right into the team now.
So, do you know what? Even though we're still on the topic of transfers, obviously you guys didn't have a transfer window. Yeah. How big of a problem do you think that's for you guys?
How mad is it that I was probably more stressed when we didn't have a chance of our players? Yeah. Do you know what? Than when we do. Yeah. Hazard thing stressed me out.
That's a big loss.
I was like, huge loss for the team. I don't think a lot of Chelsea fans realize the gap. Obviously, every Chelsea fan was like, "Oh, Hazard's best player," but realize the impact on the squad. In the changing room, in on the training ground, having a player of that quality, it's a massive shoes. It
rubs off on everyone else, innit? So to lose that, bro,
mate, exactly. And for the younger players to see, a player of Hazard's stature and his attitude, mate, it's invaluable. Yeah. Man. But it was tough. But I think Frank coming in I think it's given the squad and the fans a breath of fresh air. Yeah. And I think for once in a very long time,
looks like you're getting a stable manager, innit?
Mate, we're getting a stable manager, and the fans are gonna give him time.
Yeah.
The fans will give him time.
But do you know what? I've heard a few murmurings. People saying, "Oh, if this, obviously, because this could go tits up. It could." I'm hearing people are saying that he shouldn't be given that chance. If Chelsea finish 10th, 12th,
I think he's still in the job. Yeah, I think he's still in the job. Apparently Frank didn't ask for any reassurances before he signed the contract. He was like, I'm gonna do the best job I can. I'm not gonna have a safety net, which is massive respect.
Yeah, big up to him.
A lot of managers would have been like, look, I need this amount of time and X amount of transfer windows. But Frank was like, no, I will do the job at hand to the best of my ability.
He was like that as a player. He was like that as a player.
Absolute legend.
He's a legend.
I've got a massive.
I know you want to chat to him soon as well, don't you?
Oh, mate, get Frank on the show.
Frank on the
Jesus Christ. And I was gonna give a clue for the next guest.
Oh, I told you he's gonna slip out. You're gonna hold on to it.
I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet.
Cool.
Just in case we don't get him, and it's really embarrassing. It's like,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think it's in the bag.
Fingers crossed.
But man, I'm really optimistic about Chelsea's future. Mason Mount. Two words: Mason Mount and Tammy, bro.
And to be fair, you've still got Callum. You've got Ruben coming back from injury.
Oi! You mentioned Callum. Oh,
mentioned Callum.
Pete's giving me the finger over the lips.
Yeah. Baller.
He's nervous.
Baller.
Big baller, man.
Big
We want to
baller.
really get back in that defense. Our defense is looking kind of shaky, but we're gonna tighten the back.
But then that's what I'm saying though. Going back to the transfer window, because we have to. I hate to say this, because I dislike these guys.
Yeah.
But the Spurs did have a decent window.
Tottenham Hotspur. Eh?
Yeah, guys, heads up. Any Spurs fans listening to this, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. You're getting slander from me, mate. Every pod.
You know what? Obviously, me and Pete are gonna have biased opinions because you've probably got the two worst podcast hosts in the world with Chelsea and Arsenal fan. You've got a really bad deal if you're a Spurs fan coming. But I will say to the Spurs fans, keep on listening.
Yeah, man.
Because I want to get some former Spurs players on as well. And Pete's like, oh, but no, man.
Mate,
I want to get some.
That's gonna be an interesting convo with a little.
It's an interesting
with
convo.
a few Spurs legends. Jermaine Genius.
Oh, man,
Jermaine Genius.
Is he? Are you calling him a Spurs legend?
Oh, big up Jermaine.
You reckon he's a Spurs legend, Pete?
So going on to the transfer. No, he is. No, do you know, I'm taking the mic. He's doing a good job representing Spurs in the punditry industry.
Mate, I don't understand
I think he was a bit unlucky with some injuries and stuff, but he was a good player. But who else? United's transfer window.
Is Sanchez in or out, Pete? That's what I want.
He needs to go.
He needs to go.
And I'm buzzing because United fans were giving it the biggin.
They were
giving it the lot when he left Arsenal.
Like with Van Persie, right?
Like with Van Persie. I can't lie. I thought it was going to be another Van Persie.
Really?
My heart was
Same.
burning.
I can't lie.
I thought it was going to be another Van Persie, but he's gone there. He's played piano in his what's it? his intro video.
The intro video, yeah.
Playing the keys and that.
Yeah.
And this guy's collecting checks on the bench. Like, what's going on there?
Savage, isn't it?
Savage. And the thing is, I know for facts if he stayed at Arsenal, he'd still be balling. That's the bias that's coming out, but facts.
But Pete, I can't lie, Pete.
Go on.
If I'm Sanchez at Arsenal and United coming, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out. I am out of there.
You sound like Van Pagan.
Knock, knock. It's United. I'm an Arsenal player. I'm gone.
I feel like everyone forgets who Arsenal are.
Mate, but that's Arsenal's fault.
Don Sinelli said, when Arsenal knock on the door, it's a different type of knock. He said it. And then came Pepe.
Mate, I can't even... Look,
like... United is a big club.
It's bro.
It's probably. Let's be real. It's the biggest club in the world.
See, I had this exact argument at work the other day.
Mm.
I said it's Barcelona, and then United.
Okay.
That was my
commercially.
Commercially,
Yeah, top two. Madrid is up there as well.
Madrid's like third.
Yeah.
Chelsea are pretty poor at that, mate. Like I would say.
But to be fair, Chelsea are relevant. Like in terms of football progression, they're really recent.
Yeah, we're recent. Whereas Arsenal, man, they've been around for a while.
For a while. Like I'll give Wenger that. He really took Arsenal into that little that space there. Do you know what I'm saying?
The stratosphere.
The stratosphere.
Yeah, I love that word.
As much as I don't really like bigging up United too much.
Yeah.
But I think they had an all right transfer window.
Harry Maguire, solid.
He's solid. 80 mil is very debatable. But he's English.
I made the comment that for an English centre-back who's trusty, it's probably going to cost that much.
In this day and age, yeah.
In this
right.
massively ridiculous inflated market, it doesn't surprise me. I'm not saying it's right, it just doesn't surprise me.
The way I look at it, how much was Van Dijk again?
Van Dijk,
he was
73, something like that.
If you look at what Van Dijk has done for Liverpool.
So jealous, man.
And now Maguire's 80 mil. Don't you think he's going to feel a bit of that pressure to have to be that presence for United as well?
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You see him, man, against Chelsea. Harry Maguire was leading the line for United.
But did you see him against Wolves?
I didn't watch that game, actually. Was he shaky?
I think there was a couple of shaky moments in there. I think so. And that's not to say he's not a solid defender, but with Van Dijk, he's a solid defender.
Oh, talking of United defenders, Chris Smalling and Phil Jones. Have they, Pete, I'm asking you a question. Have they outlasted their stay at United?
I saw a tweet earlier today saying that Smalling and Jones could walk into Arsenal's defence right now. I was livid. I was livid.
Mate, are you angry because it's true?
Oh, let's not do this right now.
Pete, I'm not going to lie, it's probably true.
Walk into Arsenal's defence.
Mate, over Mustafi. Oh, yo, here we go.
Mustafi.
Yo, you guys hate Mustafi.
The thing about Mustafi is,
sorry for the guy.
Do you know what? Big up him somewhere else, just not at Arsenal. For real.
I swear he started pretty well.
Yeah, what? Like, yeah, he had a great first half of that first season at Arsenal. Great, solid.
Yeah.
We didn't want him out of the squad. Solid. He came back from that injury.
Different player.
Size 24 clown boots on.
Yeah.
This guy is a walking liability.
Size 24.
Size 24. A walking.
Does that even exist?
I don't know. I feel like the clown's got the big feet in that. But this guy is a liability, and for his sake, because even in pre-season he came on and he got booed.
Yeah,
it was bad. And I feel like any player that's facing that needs to just take a bop out.
Man, that is. I couldn't imagine anything worse. Manager or player stepping onto a football field.
Yeah, that's.
And you're being booed by your own fans.
I didn't really like that from the Arsenal fans. I didn't like it. At the same time, it does show a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it does show a lot.
I mean, bro, we did it with Sarri last season. You know, I'd sit in the Matthew Harden end, and Sarri would just get so much abuse. It's just savage. It's savage.
But football fans, that's what football's
bro.
turning into nowadays. It's always be like football fans are very, very opinionated, but I feel like the savagery has just come out on another level now. Like if you're slacking, you're gonna know.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fans getting wild now, pretty rowdy.
Very rowdy.
Oh god,
yeah.
Pete, how are we doing for time?
We got 20 minutes left.
You got 20 minutes left.
We got 20 minutes left.
Oh my god, we're this is it, Pete. Me and you can talk for ages.
We can. We haven't even covered everyone in the transfer.
I know. We're going to listen back to this podcast and think, wow, we went on something mad.
Listen, we went on a rampage on Arsenal and Chelsea, bro.
I know.
Oh, and heads up to you guys, we're not that biased. We'll talk about
100%.
Every club. In fact, talk about every club. Predictions.
Let's
go predictions. Yeah, this is where it's gonna get heated.
Oh, mate. I've been alluded to where Pete's put Chelsea in the Premier League table, so
I was banning him, to be fair.
Oh, you're banning me.
I was banning.
Okay.
Earlier before we hit record, I got Chelsea down for relegation scrapping.
Oh mate, I was
this guy was
about to say some strong words in this podcast, but we'll save them for another day.
But this season's gonna.
Wait, Pete. Cheers, by the way, mate.
Cheers, man. Cheers, bro. Mate, I might get a beer belly after this. But
yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna. My gym works just.
You just cancelled it, innit?
Just cancelled, yeah.
Yeah, bro. You need to hit 2 sessions tomorrow.
2 sessions.
2 sessions tomorrow.
2 hungover sessions.
Well, we're drinking responsibly, guys. Just
drink responsibly. I'm not gonna be hungover. I'll be fresh as a daisy.
Let's be real. You're going
drinking
out.
Highland.
You're going out.
We are really drinking Highland water.
I mean, it's clear, but I'm sure
it is clear. It is clear. So that must be good.
Should I start?
Go for it, please. So these are Premier League 1920
predictions. Should I do top to bottom to top? What do you think?
Bottom to top.
All right. I struggled, on the bottom half of the table because I feel like the season's going to be really tight.
Yeah.
But I've gone, and sorry to you guys up north, but I've gone Newcastle. 20th place,
Oh, yeah, mate, that is savage.
It is savage.
I think you've gone too hard there, mate.
Do you think so?
Mate, I think Newcastle, 16th.
I had them floating around. Do you know what? The reason why I haven't put them there is because the teams I've got just above, I've got Norwich at 19th and Sheffield United at 18th.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like from what we've seen already, 3 games in, I think Norwich are putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mate, Pookie's been...
Pookie he's a baller.
Mate, so strong against Chelsea.
He's been so strong.
Yeah.
But I feel like to rely on one player throughout a whole season is difficult.
Mate, and fitness as well.
Huge. And when teams pick up full fitness in terms of other teams, and everyone starts to click, I feel like Norwich will feel the pressure. But for them showing such a strong start, I feel like they've shown a stronger start than Newcastle, as have Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I really hope Andy Carroll comes in and does the bits for Newcastle. Yeah. But right now at this moment, I've got.
Mate, Steve Bruce is there now as well, isn't he?
He is. And another reason why I put him there, Mike Ashley.
Mark Ashley. Yo, he's a big topic, man. Sports Direct guy.
So we might have to get Shearer.
Yo, come sponsor if you want. Bevs Ballers podcast.
Alice is trying to plug the sponsorships, right? I'm trying to get something. But I feel like sometimes when your performances are not going too great, and you're having a lot of issues off the field as well, like
Mark Ashley only invests in the club when it's going to bad.
Yeah, and that's not the right strategy, though, is it?
Yeah.
And what is it going to take Newcastle finishing 20th for him to
then reinvest?
Do you know what I'm saying?
They got some big players.
They've got some big players. Like, and when I didn't feel comfortable really playing them in the first game of the season. Not that I didn't feel like we were going to lose, but at the same time, I was just like, You know
what was the score? You beat them.
We beat them 1-0.
1-0.
Beat them 1-0. But at the same time, like they I feel like they've got a little bit in them, but just
I don't think Rondon can do it for them in the front.
I don't think he can do it. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take Andy Carroll to come in and really hit form like he did in past years. But,
bro, is that going to happen?
But sometimes going back to a former club, you know what I'm saying?
You reckon?
Hopefully, because I wouldn't like to see Newcastle go down.
Every single West Ham fan would be like,
yeah, they'll be
glad we got rid of that guy. But do you remember that bicycle kick that he did? Insane.
He's got
that is the Andy Carroll I love.
He's got techers, bro. He's just injury prone, man.
It's like bullshit.
All right, let's move on. I'm gonna whiz through now, innit? So whiz
through. So list from 20th to first.
So I've got Newcastle 20th, Norwich 19th, Sheffield United 18th, Aston Villa 17th. I've got Southampton 16th. I've got Palace at 15th, Burnley at 14th. I've got Brighton at 13th, Watford 12th, West Ham 11th, Bournemouth at 10th, Everton 9th. And that's when the top 8 gets very interesting. I've got Leicester at 8th.
Leicester at 8th.
Yes, because I've got Chelsea at 7th. With Wolves at 6th. I'm going to give Alex a little time to say this guy looks like he's going to cry, bro. I've got Chelsea at 7th.
Okay. Any Wolverhampton Wanderers fans listen to this podcast? No offense. You are a great team. And I love the direction that the club's going in. But Wolverhampton Wanderers will not finish above Chelsea Football Club this season.
If they don't, Leicester will.
Mad.
If they don't, Leicester will. I'm bro.
Not mate.
Bro. And I'm not even just saying this out of, London hate, but let's look at it. Let's look at it for what it is.
This is nonsense.
You said it yourself. Your defense is lacking.
It is, man. But look, we've got Rudiger coming back.
Okay. Was Rudiger there last season?
Yeah, mate.
Was your defense great last season?
It wasn't the strongest it could have been.
So, you've got just as shaky of a defense as last season. You've lost Hazard.
Oh, but I will say this.
Go on.
Reece James. Eventually, this season, my prediction is Azpilicueta, by the end of the season, won't be starting in right back. Reece James, Wigan's Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna bring up
Players player, bro. Reece James, get him in the right position, and mate, we are sorted, mate. Chelsea defense is very, very fragile right now.
Mm-hmm.
But get it together, bro. You see the way we attack. Mm-hmm. We're threatening. We're lethal. But you are right. Mm. Our defense is worrying, and it scares me. We that today. We've conceded 2 goals against Norwich.
Yeah. And
dude, I went mental.
You could have lost the game.
When Tammy scored his goal, I'm like, I'm so happy, but we scored against Norwich. I can't believe I'm celebrating this much.
You're celebrating like as if you just won the league, bro.
So
And
now
that's
I
not the Chelsea I
know what it's
know.
like to be an Arsenal fan, man. God damn it.
All right,
Jeez.
Cool. I'm gonna let that one slide. I am gonna let that one slide.
He's hilarious.
I'm letting it slide. Top. I've got United at 5th. Don't think they're making top 4. I don't think they've got a firepower up front enough to do it. And their midfield is let's be real. Apart
So
from
you're still saying another year out of Champions League?
100%.
Wow.
The reason I say that is because I don't think they're getting Champions League above Spurs, which I've got at 4th.
Yeah.
Arsenal coming 3rd. Liverpool 2nd. City to win the league.
You've put Arsenal 3rd.
I put Arsenal 3rd. And a lot of you are probably listening thinking this guy is such an Arsenal fan. But we've just acknowledged that we've had the better transfer window out of everyone in this league. We've got Nicolas Salt and Pepe. Nicolas Salt and Pepper. Got Aubameyang, Lacazette. Danny Ceballos is a baller.
That is facts. That is facts.
He's a baller. Joe Willock is getting 90 minutes 2 seasons in already, and that's big signs for him. Guendouzi, Torreira. Granit's there. I'm going to mention Granit's name. Granit Xhaka's there. We've now got David Luiz at the back.
Don't mention Luiz, man.
We've got David Luiz at the back. With Kieran Tierney coming back from injury, as is Holding, as is Bellerin. And I feel like people really don't want to admit how decent Arsenal squad actually is. And that's me on the matter.
Pete's now sipping this beer. He's sipping it.
I've spoken.
But that's none of my business. You know what? You know what, man?
You whisper yours as well, quickly.
That is the first time an Arsenal fans put the case to me.
Thank you.
And I go in with a lot of prejudice. But I mean, I said, bro, you guys had the best transfer window.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like we just filled in certain positions just for filling the sake. Kieran Tierney. Huge.
Massive.
Van Dijk said it. Robertson said it. Huge.
It's facts.
Pepe,
man.
Pepe once said that if he comes Prem, he's
he's
only
going Chelsea. Yo, mate. You're welcome, Pepe. Come next summer.
He's not coming.
Come next summer, bro.
He's not going.
Come to West London. We will treat you well.
He pre Arsenal's thing and said, "That's where I'm going."
Pepe, I will pay for your Uber to Stamford Bridge, and we can sort out the paperwork. 100%.
He's not going anywhere, mate. He's not going anywhere. You whisper yours quickly. Let's hear yours.
Bro, do you want me to be honest with you?
Go on.
I didn't do mine.
I love this guy.
I didn't do mine, but I'm gonna give you. I'll give you my top 6 and my relegation.
And relegation, we'll go over that.
Number 1.
Go on.
Liverpool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what my Uber driver said today as well, you know.
I think Liverpool, man. It's like the Champions League. They got to the final against Real Madrid, bottled it.
Yeah.
That experience they used, and then they obviously won the Champions League. Yeah.
True.
And then I think they lost last season, by like a point?
Yeah.
Mate, this season they've got that experience. And bro, I always said they weren't going to win it last season because they didn't have the experience in the squad. And man, a team needs that experience to go through the pain and the suffering.
Yeah.
And then they can use that
to build off.
And I think they're really going to build, man. So my prediction is Liverpool. So Liverpool,
not a bad shout.
City.
I know where he's going with this. If you say what you say, I'm fuming. Let's have it.
I'm not going to be controversial. I will give you 3rd. I will give you 3rd because I think Tottenham will finish 4th.
And I feel like just to shed light on Tottenham's situation quickly. Sorry to cut you again.
No, go for it.
But they could still lose Eriksen, and I feel that's even this summer, mate.
Yeah.
The European market closes, I think, 2nd of September.
I think he's staying, bro.
You think he's staying?
Bro, think about it. Eriksen wants to move to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Madrid want Neymar.
Yeah.
Eriksen or Neymar?
They don't play the same position, though.
True, but there's money. It is the financial side of it. And Levy's not going to give Eriksen up for like 40 mil.
Nah. How much do you think he's worth?
65.
Eriksen, 65 mil.
Is that that's cheap?
Oh, man, I think he's going for much more than that, you know.
You reckon? How much you reckon?
80 mil.
I don't think he's consistent enough for 80 mil for me.
But How consistent can you be when you're playing at Spurs?
Man, this is it. This is it, guys. This
you know what it
is
is?
where we team up on your team.
This is,
Literally,
a few of the mandem, I know exactly who as well. They're picking this guy as a mug.
No, man. I think when Harry Kane's normally pretty consistent,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't, dude. I mean,
Son's a baller.
I want to talk about Harry Kane.
Mm.
Is he Is he still the same Harry Kane that we know and love?
That is a tough question we're gonna have to deal with. Let me quickly see how many goals he got last season. Because I think his injuries have had a slight effect on him.
Definitely, he was injured last portion.
Yeah, he was injured during the World Cup as well, and we saw some things there as
Poch
well.
played him. This is his first game back from injury. Was Champions League final. Am I right?
Yeah. Chucked him in there.
Should have started Lucas.
Should have started Lucas, mate.
What
Do you know what I'm saying? But the one thing with Kane is he's a goal scorer. We can't lie about that. He's a goal scorer.
It's facts.
I feel like if they keep his game suited just that, because sometimes you see him coming deeper for the ball, because he can spray and stuff. But I feel like just keep him in the box, keep him up top, let him do what he does best, score goals, and I think he's gonna cause problems for everyone, innit?
It's
So
facts.
I wouldn't worry too much about his form.
I just think he's not the same player he was.
Really.
Yeah, man. I don't know why I get that feeling. I saw him against who was their first game?
This season, Spurs against Newcastle.
Yeah, was that the 5:30 kickoff the other weekend?
I believe so. The first week of the season, they won.
Yeah.
They won. No, not Spurs versus Newcastle.
No, it wasn't
the
Newcastle.
First game
You
was
played
against
them.
Villa. Apologies. The first game
Villa,
was
that
against
was it. Villa,
3-1
yeah.
against
And
Villa,
because they took the lead, Villa, didn't they?
Yeah, Villa took the
Yeah.
lead 1-0, and
And dude, Harry Kane was gone that game, bro. He was nowhere.
but
But then he perks up.
But this is what I'm saying, though. This guy was missing for 75 minutes, and he ended up with 2 goals.
Lost and found, bro.
Bro, but he's scoring still.
Yeah, you gotta give it to him,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got the knack for finding a goal, man.
mate. I feel that way with Tammy Abraham, bro. He's missing, lost, no, but then, bro. But I think the best strikers do that, man. The hunters,
Yeah.
they stay quiet. You know what I mean? It's like
They just need 5 minutes.
yeah,
They need one chance. The best strikers need the one chance, and they execute.
I mean, think about it. If you're a striker, I never play strikers. I don't know, but like,
He definitely didn't play striker.
Nah,
You definitely
bro,
didn't.
right over the bar for me.
Leaning back, for
Leaning
days,
back. But like, I'm guessing the mentality is, you want the defenders to sleep on you, bro.
Yeah.
You want that
You
to
kind of
happen.
want to go missing so they can fall asleep, innit?
Exactly. I think Kane just does that.
Yeah.
So then he just fucking perks out of nowhere and just
And just pops up with a goal, innit?
pops up.
Couple
It's
of goals.
annoying.
Well, he's scoring in August, which
And
is a
it's-
bad sign for everyone
Mate,
else.
what is that new Spurs player's name? That is just killing it.
And Dembele,
And oh my days.
I'll give him that. He's a baller.
Oh
He's
my
got
god.
takers.
Yo, if no one's got that guy in their fantasy team,
Do you know what? Right now, you don't want him in your fantasy team, though.
you know,
He's injured.
he's injured.
He's injured. Not
Oh,
to
no
laugh. Sorry
way.
to laugh
That's
about that. But he
peak.
actually is injured. I saw my mate's got him in his fantasy team.
Oh, shout out your mate.
Shout out my mate, Nathaniel, big him up. And I was laughing because he just put him in, and I was like, I saw that red little warning sign. There it is,
Dead.
a red warning sign. Thigh injury, man.
Oh, he looks so good as
He's
well.
got,
That
he's
is
got
so.
techers as well, man. That's what.
I feel, man, the Spurs fans, mate, it always looks so positive for them, and then
And then that's what I'm saying.
bye bye, adios.
Bottle job FC. But
What was your FC?
but yeah. I feel like this is time for Alex's issues then, isn't it? Since we're going on to fantasy quickly.
Yeah, bro, it's a nice segue.
Talk to me.
So, guys, this time of year is when everyone is talking about fantasy football.
Mhm.
You're at work and everyone's like, "Oh, fantasy," you know.
Yeah.
You're with your boys in the pub at Saturday night after a day of football, and it's fantasy. Oh yeah, Kane got 10 points
Yeah, yeah.
today. Oh, he's my triple captain. Blah, 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 blah. I've been through it. I've been through the process. I've been through fantasy heaven and I've been through fantasy hell, bro. I've been through it.
Yeah.
So my opinion has some weight.
Go on.
But this is where this year, guys, I decided I'm not taking part in fantasy football.
Ooh.
I'm not doing it.
Why though? What's going on?
Because Pete, I've been in so many fantasy leagues where everyone's like, oh yeah, £10 in,
This guy hasn't got his money back.
£10 in. And bro, I'm sweeping leagues, man. I'm sweeping leagues.
This guy's not getting paid.
I'm not getting my payday.
That's why you're not doing it, is it?
No one cares, bro. We get through like halfway through or 3/4 way through the season.
To week 20.
No one cares.
Facts.
And honestly, whenever has the season finished, and so someone's gone, oh Pete, how many points you get? And there's a reason for this.
Yeah.
Because everyone cares about their own team. And
That's what it is.
And if their own team fails, you don't want to know what some other guy got.
Nope. People only care
You
about
don't
fantasy if they're winning.
Exactly.
That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
So
And one guy wins. So everyone else is like, nah, not bothered.
You're telling me that for the last few seasons that guy's been you?
Bro, I'm not gonna big myself too much, but I won one. And that everyone said £10 wager.
Did you shake on it? Like, what was the agreement?
Just group chat.
Agreement in the group chat.
Just group chat.
And up to now you ain't got your P's.
No peace, bro.
Bro, you should call a lawyer.
I could be up right now.
How much you owed?
Huh?
How much
Bro,
you owed now?
easy 100 plus.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's a night out.
It could have been tonight.
Could have been tonight, innit?
Could have been tonight.
So whoever was in that league, I beg you
I'm
send Alex's money still, because
please send me my money. My
his
bank,
money, bruv. What you doing?
my account number is.
What's the 3-digit code on the back as well? Let them know.
Yo, bro, there's no money to take from that card, bro.
That's what they were saying. Oh yeah, because you ain't got your fantasy player, innit?
Exactly, bro. Oh, guys, please send me money, please. I need it right now.
help Alex out, please.
Yeah, please. Let's start hashtag.
That was your issue. That was your issue for the week.
So yeah, guys, that was my issues. Oh my god, I posted that we're doing the podcast on IG, man. We're getting some love.
We'll get some love.
We're getting some love, man.
What are people saying?
Huge lineup. I don't know what the lineup was, but huge lineup.
Big up the lineup still.
Someone said, "Woo, what are you doing, bro?"
Love that.
Love that.
Love that.
Someone did like a emoji, like
the shock face kind of thing.
The shock face emoji.
I told you, out of nowhere, man. RKO out of nowhere, quickly.
One of my guys, Raj, shout out Raj.
Raj.
He said, "Good luck, bro."
Cheers, we appreciate it.
I'll put an S on into that, bros. And then someone said, just clapping emoji. Guys, appreciate the love.
Appreciate the love, man.
Yo, guys, I mean, you know, I'm so excited to see where this podcast goes.
Yeah.
And you know, we want to offer as much value as we can to you guys.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, me and Pete are two absolute fools talking about football.
Yeah.
Drinking beer. You know, we can't wait. And by the way, guys, you know, we're gonna have some great guests on.
Yeah.
We are gonna have some amazing guests on, some insightful, fascinating conversations.
And as much as Alex said, as much as we talk a bunch of nonsense sometimes, innit? But we do really want to hit some key issues that's going on in football.
Absolutely.
We're running out of time, so we can't really go
There's
into
so
it now,
much. There's so much more that we would want to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, the racism issues in football.
Yeah.
Ticket prices. Mate, the lot.
Listen.
Guys, we're going to hit on some topics that you really care about.
100%.
DM us, Alex V. O'Connor on Instagram.
PK_Mensa on the Instagram.
Look, guys, you have been listening to the Bevs with Ballers podcast.
The number one sports podcast on
we
the
love
planet.
you. Subscribe.
Yes. Like.
And we're going to be coming back very soon. With hopefully
tuned,
our first guest on the show. And I cannot wait.
Still not trying to drop the name, innit?
I can't wait. What? That?
Nah, let's not drop it. Let's not drop it.
Oh, no, we're not dropping the name.
Let's
No,
not
we're
drop
dropping the name. Guys, trust me, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a bloody good one.
We've been the Bevs with Ballers.
We've been the Bevs with Ballers podcast. Peter Mensa.
Alex O'Connor.
Yo, peace out.
Peace out, man. Love.